Hell yeah, live unstable. My favorite. Yeah, that's fine. So today I'm going to be building in pink case with Asus Prime 5070, a Aorus Elite B650, and already in there Ryzen 5 7600. So I built this yesterday. I don't know. Sometimes I like to just build off stream, but this has a 1 terabyte Clevercraft Gen 4 SSD and Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM. I think this is only 5600 megahertz, but it's CL30, so it's not bad RAM at all. This is going to be a good, mostly aesthetic build, obviously because of the case. But Ryzen 5 7600 and 5070 are not slouch parts at all. So it's definitely a PC that'll last someone for quite a while. This is the case. Super dope. Not super tiny. It's technically an ITX case. It's advertised as an ITX case, but it fits micro ATX, and those boards have better connectivity and stuff. So that's what I'm using. It seems to be pretty common to use the micro ATX. There's one single fan at the top for exhaust, and one fan back here for exhaust. So this one's cool, is in order to access the rear I/O on the Thermaltake Tower 300, you had to pull up the fans. The fans were covering the rear I/O. But on this one, it's still fully accessible, which is nice. The side panels just come off super easy. Is that fan I was talking about back here? Which means that the intake fans will be these AIO fans, and then the 3 fans for the GPU, which basically means that you should definitely try to get a 3 fan GPU for this case. Twisted up these different I/O connectors are from the factory. Just doesn't sit well. Okay. Hey dog. This is an interesting sag breaker because it just kind of squeezes the GPU. Which is interesting. Hold on. Figure that out. Oh, I can just take it out. At least for right now. Fan deck if this comes out with these 2 top screws. I love these cases because they look like popcorn machines. I like PC cases that don't look like computers. For whatever reason. Might be a personal flaw of mine. Get that motherboard. Oh wait. That's done. Motherboard goes in sideways. Confirm. Oh yeah, we're missing some screws in here. Yeah. That end. Open my own screw. Stockpile. Unless I'm somehow missing. Oh, yeah. I just didn't see this one. Yeah,
babies to win. What do you babies to win?
Let's go for on the bottom. This does come with a this whole panel can be replaced with one that has a screen. I'm not putting that in because I'm putting a screen on the AIO. Thermal takes screen is a little more overpriced, but it is a future option for whoever buys this PC, and it's a pretty cool option. So I wanted to check see if this works. Yeah. That is the best one. This is a really nice motherboard. It has all the I/O you might need. Built-in Wi-Fi and everything, obviously. Also, I didn't even plan it out, but I really like, I don't know if you can read, yeah, you can read it from here. I really like that the Aorus faces the correct way. It's not like horizontal or anything. Or, it's typically vertical, which is why it's cool that it matches in this horizontal mounting. That's what I mean.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Huh.
This way.
Huh?
This way.
Interesting and show you in a sec, but there are two types of motherboard screws. There's the type of motherboard screws that every standoff everywhere uses, and then there's the type that stupid people use. Of course, the spare standoffs use a totally different type of screw than the standoffs that are already installed in the case. It makes so much sense. Not a fan, but I am using the wrong kind of motherboard, so maybe yes. Well, no, I can, because you'd assume that the spare standoffs that they include also take the same type of screw. So yeah, I can do that.
What's the CPU?
The Ryzen 7600 GPU is Asus 5070. Honestly, one of the nicest, besides the case itself and the fact that it's going to have a proper 50 series card, but not be fucking overpriced, is the nicest part is the motherboard. Super bougie motherboard. But it's really nice to have all the I/O in there. Good to go on that now. Yeah, that's a good motherboard. Okay, this is the front panel connector. Goes in there. Huh. Not a real good spot for this cable to go through. That'll do. Next over is the Is it back on? It says live unstable. It's back on? No?
Oh,
It is?
yeah.
also no good way to show. I mean, you can okay. Power LED. And then power. Gotta love how those are completely backwards. Despite being very standardized. HD D LED. And then reset. Right. Oh. Random extension. Alright. Speaking of random extensions, extension time. Cool. I'm using not cable knob, colorful knob. Cable extensions. Because they're pink. Oh. Oh, wait. What's that? Cool. Yeah, that looks dumb. I don't know why they have so many routing options for motherboard stuff. Now they're slightly
Those are so cool.
what?
Physics.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? Good.
You do not
Look
need
at the chat.
GPU. It is the Ryzen 7600. Also, thank you for joining, Flash Anus. It is the Ryzen 5 7600, which solid pairing with the. You're not gonna be able to see this at all. Solid pairing with a 5070. I have my own build as a 9070 XT with a right guy. I have a 9070 XT with a 9600, and that works great. So 7600 is pretty much the same performance as the 9600. It's just slightly less power efficient, which is going to be more than fine. So I'm putting a 750 watt power supply in here. Dave,
What?
you're big on CPU, huh? I mean, the 14600 isn't like an insane CPU, but with a 4060, I don't know. I personally never saw the benefit of a CPU, but I don't edit or anything. That's where a CPU gets real. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's what I'm building this for. Specifically for like a gaming setup. Oh yeah. I don't know. I've never played a CPU heavy game that really got bad. I don't know if you can see. I have 2 other builds that are currently for sale. The red one is a 5900X. Oh, you sold it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. In my experience, GPUs are the more important thing. Even for flips, like I sold a 5080 build. I sold a 5080 build with a 9700. Yeah. Yeah, this is, so the red one is a 5900X and a 6750 XT. So, 12 gigabyte GPU. AMD, you know, I don't know what the people's opinion of them are. I prefer AMD, but whatever. And then the other one is more of a budget. It's not. I would assume the 14600 is way easier to sell than like a 147 or 149. Yeah, I sold. Actually, the last PC I sold in this case was a 12400 that I had gotten for stupid cheap. I don't really know what they want me to do with this fan. I don't like it. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what to do with it. It's a weird routing situation. Oh, I got it. I don't like the way they put it in there. Yeah. This one's actually stupid expensive. So I think it's 1,500. All in. It's so the motherboard is like a $200 motherboard. I probably went a little too bougie with it. I got the Aorus Elite. It has 12 USB ports, but whatever. I like it. Yeah, 12 USBs wild. What do you mean Black Fans is not? That's not it? I don't know. I'm leaving the black fan in. It's just the top fan, which is why I'm assuming it'll be fine. My only thing was I don't like the way they routed the black fan. Because they have, you can see right here, there's this like nice little cutout, but they had the wire routed up here rather than through there. So I'm just flipping it. And then there's a black fan like way in the back. But this build's only going to have 2 fans here for the AIO. So yeah, build cost. Motherboard was like $200. It's got a Gen 4 1 terabyte SSD. So that was $70. It's a Crucial P3. So it's pretty solid, like 7,400 megabytes per second read write. And then the RAM is Corsair Vengeance. Yeah. DDR5. 32 gigabytes of that. Timings are all pretty good, standard. It is 5,600 mega transfers, but that's not too much of an issue at all. 70 for Crucial, it's not. For like Patriot memory, yeah, CL30. For like Patriot memory or Clev, I like Clev for a lot of my more budget builds. But those speeds are lower. Crucial has solid speeds for the price and everything. And they perform just as well as the Samsung, and they're a better known brand. What else? Ryzen 5 7600. Oh, also every part in this build is new. There are no refurbished anything. I bought everything off of Newegg or Amazon. Going on though, the case was $110. You gotta pay a little extra for the pink. I got these fans to go in it. $46 in America? Oh, NV3? I don't know. So the NV3 got a bad rap from the NV2. Apparently the NV3 is much better. Damn, sweet. Usually American prices are cheaper, but that's a solid price. But yeah, the NV2 was a legitimate bad SSD. But when they came out with the NV3, they fixed a lot of the issues with like longevity of the CPU or SSD. So I think it's a good one. I like it. I personally have a team group. So they were on sale for $300 in America. Now they've kind of gone up a little in pricing for no real reason, but that's just because new stuff. Everyone always wants the new. But eventually they'll probably go back down. Good thing about these fans. What build do you think is in that? So for a while I thought it was Ryzen 5 5600 and a 3060 Ti. Because I mean the 3060 Ti performs better than the 4060, which is absolutely wild. But I just recently did a build like that and it did not sell. And then I replaced the GPU with a Ryzen or an AMD RX 7600, and it sold within 12 hours. I dropped the price obviously because the 7600 is cheaper. But I've sold a couple builds. I think I had a 12400 and a 3070, and then a 12600K and a 3080, and they sold pretty well. 650 is wild for that build. That's a solid build price. Oh, the AIO is the Thermalright Grand Vision. And I can stand behind the Thermalright Grand Vision because it is in my own PC. And that's me and my wife getting married. But yeah, this is actually my first time using the Grand Vision in a flip. The Thermalray Grand Vision, I think it was 90. I usually get the Mjolnir from Thermalray, which is only, oh damn, I didn't realize that these fans come with a thing that's nice. Dude, that's just prices in America. For an LCD AIO, $90 is insanely cheap. Is that an AIO from Fractal? Damn. I didn't even know Fractal made AIOs, let alone ones for $50. What, are you talking, I guess even if you're talking in euros, those are really good prices. Sweden's on the euro, right? Yeah, that's wild, man. I thought shit was more expensive over there with like VAT and stuff. Peter, let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Yeah. So, this is the selling point of this. Got a thick boy LCD screen. Yeah, like I usually use, you can kind of see it back there. Yeah, you can kind of see it back there, right there. That's the one that I usually use, but the housing is plastic, whereas on this one, the housing is like this, like aluminum. So it looks super bougie, but